The whistle finally blown. McNamara boots it away. And it will go back through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, that's been one of the most consistent bets all year for this Highland team, is that Austin McNamara will drill that kickoff through the end zone. A few times this year, he's even come close to knocking it through the uprights. So love Austin McNamara. He's also tied for the lead in 6A with 8 made field goals, so a lot of power in that foot. We'll see if that comes into play tonight. Special teams a big factor.
I believe McNamara 8 for 13 on this season. A 60% clip. So Desert Ridge coming out with their quarterback, Cooper Schmidt, in the shotgun formation to start things off. He's got 2 wide to his left and 2 to his right.
Yeah, these linemen are lined up with gigantic splits. A lot of room on each side of the center. We'll see how that strategy pays off. Looks like they're trying to open holes before the play even starts.
And we know Cooper Schmidt is a running quarterback. On the first play of the game, he'll throw one down the middle and complete. A dime over the middle to number 6, Caden Bethel.
And I was about 90% sure they were going to run that on first down, especially the way they had their linemen set up. And a beautiful seam route by Bethel, and just a nice job by Cooper Schmidt to find him. Schmidt, not known for his throwing ability, but a great touch throw there, and Bethel hauls it in for a big gain.
The Jaguars get to the line quickly. It'll be an option here. And Cooper Schmidt keeps and carries for about 8 yards.
And that's what we're going to see a lot of tonight, is that read option with Cooper Schmidt. Last week, as I mentioned, 155 yards rushing against the Desert Vista Thunder. He'll look to repeat that performance this week, and this Highland defense is going to have to make some plays and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like the Jags are trying to keep things going quickly. 2nd and 3 from the 33-yard line. Desert Ridge already in Highland territory. Play action, and Schmidt will run through the middle again. Highland will stop him just short of the 20-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he took a big helmet-to-helmet hit there.
And by the way the crowd sounds, there may have been a fumble on the play. However, the action on the field says otherwise. Still Jaguars ball, 1st and 10 from the 22. Just over a minute into the game. 10:46 remaining in the first. The Jags will hand it off. As number 22, Tyrese Allen, the senior.
Yeah, they're keeping running out of this pistol formation here. They're trying to get Highland hit at the point of attack and then allow those running backs to make plays behind them. And so far, Highland been unable to slow him down in the middle. Dallin Clement and this defensive line going to have to shut down those holes.
2nd and 6 from the 18. As you mentioned, Alex, still in that pistol formation. 2 receivers to each side for Cooper Schmidt. Again, that big split on that line. Cooper looking left, finds and completes to number 3, Deontay Elliott.
Yeah, and it looks like Desert Ridge trying to go to the air here early in this game and try to exploit the matchups in the secondary. And so far it's worked as they've completed their first 3 passes. This is a deadly attack. If they're able to throw the ball with the ability they already have to run, this is going to be a tough attack to stop all night.
Now we're over 2 minutes in, and they're already in the red zone. Schmidt takes the snap. Again on the read option. He'll take it himself, and he's stopped by Tate Stevens.
Yeah, right there. That's exactly what you need. Penetration on the defensive line and the ability to stop that quarterback before he's able to make a cut. Because if he makes that first cut, it's really hard for those linebackers and secondary guys to make a play on him if he's already broken into the second level.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. The Jaguars setting up at the Highland 11-yard line. Same formation. Schmidt tries to get the Hawks to jump on the hard count, unable to do so. Looks like he's calling an audible out now. Schmidt. And a timeout is going to be taken by the Desert Ridge Jaguars. So, not sure if they liked what they had going there, did Desert Ridge, but a good stop of the clock for Highland. The Jaguars were driving down the field with some impeccable speed.
Yeah, I think they had gained yardage on almost every single play on that drive, and so far it's been all Desert Ridge. I mean, they've just been able to consistently move the football. Now, obviously, it's early, but those defensive linemen, that play we just saw with Tate Stevens and those D linemen able to wrap Cooper Schmidt up and take him to the ground, that's going to be key. But guys like Jalen Johnson and Mason Romero in the secondary will also be key. If they're going to keep throwing this ball, those guys have to make some plays. Jalen Johnson, 4 interceptions on the year.
3:02 into the game so far. Desert Ridge and Highland both ready to get back at it. So we haven't seen Desert Ridge shy away from this pistol formation yet. But again, it's Schmidt looking towards the sideline as if to call another audible.
Yeah, you don't want to have miscommunication this early in the game.
Schmidt keeps and carries again on the option, and is tackled inside the 5-yard line, might be down at the 2.
Yeah, a couple of Hawks there had a chance to take him down in the backfield for a loss, and instead Cooper Schmidt showing that versatility and ability to break away, and a great pickup there. Now we got 3rd down and short. This is where the big guys inside prove big. On the goal line, can you make a stop?
3rd and 1. And Highland will not make the stop as they are in for the touchdown, are the Jaguars. Looked like number 22, Tyrese Allen, punched it in for Desert Ridge, and they're on the board early.
Yeah, and just like we said, a bunch of consistent runs up the middle, but also they showed the ability to spread it out, and if they keep that offense up on that drive the whole night, it's going to be a long night for the Hawks defense.
Number 30, Logan Stevens, out to kick the extra point. Number 99, Cameron Weinberg, the holder. The snap and the hold. The kick is up, and it is through the uprights. The extra point is good. Desert Ridge takes an early 7-0 lead, and if Highland can't stop that read option offense, this may not end too well for the Hawks.
Yeah, and this is proving to be, could be the loss of Jacob Wood, could be showing on the field right now. As a linebacker, he was always able to get there and stop the run, but you're teaming up with Tate Stevens, and now that you're down one of those guys, a big loss. We'll see how much he impacts the offensive game plan. I'd imagine you see a lot more of Dayton Huffman getting the ball, and obviously Connor Collimore, you have to shoulder even more of a load than he has this entire season.